biggest highlight for me since I joined the band, which is about, gosh, like 5 years ago now. Actually, the very first show when I joined the band, it was kind of really quick when I joined the band. You know, a previous member had left the band to be home with his family, and I joined. I got the call and was like, hey, we need you to go to Europe with us, you know. So actually my very first show with the band was in Switzerland, at this awesome little town in Switzerland, and just like sold out, like 3,000 kids, and played with this band called Blindside that I loved growing up. And so it was like this epic, you know, you grow up and like want to be in a band, and you know, you dream of these kind of things, and my very first show with the band, you know, ends up being this totally just crazy thing that I'm out in Europe, and just cool experience.
I think my time in Kutless has been defined by a series and a string of moments really that have just meant a lot to me as a believer in Christ. But, you know, I think to me what has stood out the most is just seeing that all over the world, wherever we go, people have been crying out to Jesus and been singing to him, usually through, obviously with our experiences, it's through the medium of our music. And that's been such a blessing to me to see that people utilize our songs and the lyrics in our songs as a means of growing closer to God.
Over the years, as we've traveled, we've gotten to experience a lot of amazing things. And I think one of the biggest highlights for me personally was getting to be a part of a Billy Graham crusade down in the Rose Bowl in Southern California. And to date, it's also the largest show we've ever played. You know, the Rose Bowl was packed out, 100,000 people. They said there was probably close to 20 or 25,000 people outside the stadium watching on television screens. And you know, one of the unique things about it, and that I'm just continued to be amazed by, is it's one of the few times in my life that I've seen every denomination and every sect of Christianity, so to speak, where everyone came together and just said, you know what, tonight we want to see the gospel shared, and we're going to get behind what Billy Graham is doing here tonight, and just to see people's lives changed.
Probably the thing that stands out to me the most over the time that I've been in Kutless, I mean, there's been a lot of really cool things. The record we just, our last release, it as well, had a song on it called What Faith Can Do. And I mean, daily, weekly, monthly, we're getting emails, meeting people who have been through circumstances that I could barely even comprehend, let alone have faith in.